Alrighty, new update here. I've got the Middle Industries module uh, laid in. I've got all the wires embedded, so tomorrow just be a matter of soldering in this here control panel and running the bus wires underneath, particularly from there to there, just to get that established. All the main bus has been run up to that point, so we're in good shape there. So I can get power to all the insulated tracks that start here underneath that gondola and move outward. So that's what's going on there. As you can see, I've made a little creek bed there. I think I might have shown that already. And what else? Well, I've made the control panels. Got that one for there. I've also got, on the other half of the yard module, got the control panel built for this one. I just need to get 3 more switches and stick those guys in there. And then I'll go ahead. I've already got this one trenched out, so I can run all the little wires and buses and everything I need to for there. So I'll get this one soldered up tomorrow, hopefully, get it into the control panel so I can put it back in its big empty space here. And then I shall be able to run trains, at least on a DC basis, from that end of the layout to at least here, probably to end of track. I mean, I'm not using insulated rail joiners between module sections. I'm just kind of letting the metal carry it as it may. And eventually, when all the feeders are in, even if the bridge rails can't quite transfer power from one module to the next, that's all right. They're being fed from both ends. Something will make contact. If not, rail joiners are cheap. I have several packages of them. I can always deal with that. So that's what's going on here so far. I'll be a soldering fool for the next couple of days. And I think I gotta solder a couple feeders on this spur here, because yep, it's got a insulated rail joiner, so at least a switched feeder to hit that thing and make sure it's got power when it needs it. This module here probably won't get an embedded control panel, although it might. I mean, I have a router, I have Lexan, I have switches. It can be done. It's foam. That's why I use this stuff. So, and then this thing here, like I said, I got ballast on the thing already. Sorry about the lighting. If you can see on the left there, there's a little bit, that light area is not actually the ground cover. I just sprinkled some dirt on there to absorb some excess glue and see how that particular kind of dirt would lay down. And unfortunately, it's got way too many chunks and things in it, so I'm glad I didn't put a very thick layer down. I'll probably end up sifting this stuff through a strainer to get the bigger chunks out of there, make it look like finer dirt, and kind of get everything looking scenically appropriate. But that's what I'm up to at this point, so we shall see how it goes forth from here. By the way, if anybody is wondering about the massive contradiction between S2 Burlington switcher and all of this modern gear, that guy is just a temp. He's only there to take up space until the regular locomotives are done. So anyway, something else I want to point out before I conclude this, especially after so inept an attempt at a conclusion. I took a little piece of foam here and elevated this part. I'll eventually fill that in with Sculptamold to gentle out that curve and give me a good track surface to glue that down to. But this is going to be the former coal dock, which is now being used as kind of a drop dock for some of the heavier landscaping materials, stuff that can be delivered in drop bottom hoppers. So that little end of the ramp is going to get a nice timber support piling. What do they call it? Um, oh hell, retaining wall around it. Make it look like it's been there, a few decades. And then the concrete bunkers and everything there. So it elevates a little bit, and then underneath I kind of routed this area out and filed it and formed it and everything like that. So I have this nice kind of elevation change. Most elevation changes start from this part of, say, trackside and go up. It's less common to have something start at track level and go down. Another reason that I wanted to use foam on all of this. So um, anyway, the experimentation continues. That's life in the big city. So that's the state of the layout at this point. I'm Mike Lindsay. Thanks for coming out.